Exposing the secret guy rules they never write down, but every bro somehow knows. From awkward bathroom treaties to ultimate hype man tactics, these codes run deeper than you think. Let's dive right in.
Never date your bro's ex, even if she was the one. It all started with a text from Kyle. Yo, guess who I matched with? I had no clue. Then he said her name, Amanda. My heart sank. Not because I was still into her, but because she was my Amanda. We dated for 2 years. She came to family BBQs, knew my cat's name, and cried during Pixar movies with me. And now Kyle was texting me like he just discovered buried treasure. This is the first and most sacred law of the bro code. You don't go after your bro's ex. Even if she's smart, beautiful, and your zodiac signs align like a cosmic prophecy, she's still off limits. Why? Because respect is louder than attraction. It's not about control, it's about boundaries. You're not avoiding her because of jealousy. You're doing it because your friendship is worth more than a date night with emotional baggage.
He is spitting facts. The whole never date your bro's ex thing isn't just locker room folklore. It's basically the Geneva Convention of friendship. Break it, and suddenly your group chat feels like the Cold War. Sure, she might be the one, but so was the Titanic, and we all know how that ended. Respect over attraction, because no candlelit dinner is worth nuking years of trust and inside jokes.
The urinal rule. Always leave a buffer zone. Public restrooms are battlefields of unspoken codes, and this one's critical. Let's say you walk in, 5 urinals. One guy is using the far left. Where do you go? If you even considered the one right next to him, congratulations. You've just violated a sacred covenant. Always leave one urinal gap. That's the law. It's not about being afraid of closeness. It's about giving a man his sacred bubble of privacy. No side-eye glances, no "how's the weather?" No sudden commentary on last night's game. This is a silent ritual. Break it, and you might as well hold hands and sing a duet. Now, let's put you to the test. 5 urinals, one dude on the far left, another dude on the far right. Where do you go? The middle, of course. It's the only option that keeps the peace and the gaps balanced. But let's make it harder. Now there's a third guy using the middle one. What do? You wait, but not in a weird. Check your mustache in the mirror. Wash your hands preemptively. Pretend you're here for a quick bathroom reset, not an ambush. But okay, it's an emergency. Your bladder's doing jumping jacks, no stalls, no time. This is the only case where you can break the bro code, but do it with shame, do it with humility, and never make eye contact.
This is the Magna Carta of men's bathroom etiquette, honestly. The urinal rule is less about plumbing and more about sociology, like unspoken spatial treaties that hold civilization together. Break the buffer, and suddenly it's DEFCON 1 in Porcelain Alley. And the never make eye contact part? Yeah, that's not just a rule, that's a survival instinct. Otherwise, you declare war.
The nod. A language without words. You're walking down the street. You spot another guy coming toward you. Maybe you know him, maybe you don't. Either way, something happens. The nod. If it's a friend or someone you respect, the chin goes up. A subtle, "what's up" of mutual recognition. If it's a stranger or just someone passing by, the chin goes down. A peaceful, "I see you, carry on." It's like Morse code for men. No one teaches you. You just know. Break the code, and people will think you're either trying to fight or sell something. The handshake hug spectrum. Know the levels. First meet? Handshake. Job interview? Handshake. But if it's your boy and you're linking up, you hit that handshake into half-hug combo, the classic bro embrace. It's fast, it's sturdy, and it comes with a back slap. Full hug? That's for breakups, funerals, or when you haven't seen each other in years. You don't overdo it, but when it's real, it's felt. The levels matter. Don't go full hug at a poker night. Don't offer a handshake when someone's crying. Feel the moment. The bro apology. The fist bump of forgiveness. Sometimes we mess up. You show up late. You said something out of line during game night. You forgot his birthday again. But instead of a long, tearful speech, you show up with a 6-pack and say, "You good?" He shrugs. You fist bump. It's done. Bro apologies are brief, low drama, and come with snacks. That's not avoidance. That's efficiency. Because if you're both still gaming, watching the fight, or sharing fries, that's love in motion.
The nod really is the Wi-Fi signal of manhood. Unseen, silent, but when it connects, you feel it. Tilt up, respect, tilt down, safe passage traveler, and the bro apology, legendary. Forget Kleenex monologues, just slide in with a fist bump and Doritos. Boom, emotional debt cleared, friendship servers back online.
Back your bro in public, call him out in private. Your bro could be mid-sentence telling a group that he once bench-pressed a small car to save a puppy. And even if you know he couldn't lift a backpack without grunting, your job is to nod and say, yeah, man's a beast. But when it's just the two of you, then you can drop the, dude, what was that story? Loyalty doesn't mean co-signing delusion forever. It means giving your friend the benefit of the doubt in front of others, and the honesty of correction when no one else is watching. You don't embarrass him in front of a crowd. Bros defend first, dissect later. Always hype your bro up around his crush. We've all seen the situation. He's standing there, palms sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, trying to make small talk with the girl he's been crushing on for weeks. He says something like, yeah, I play a little guitar, when you know this man owns 4 guitars, writes songs, and once cried during an Ed Sheeran solo. That's your moment. Slide in like a secret PR agent and say, yeah, this guy, he shreds. Dude plays like John Mayer if John Mayer had better hair. Your role is to enhance, not expose. Bros are each other's hype squad. His win is your win. And when it's your turn, you know he'll return the favor.
This is peak diplomacy. Back your bro in public, grill him in private. It's basically NATO with protein shakes. Nothing kills the vibe faster than fact-checking mid-fib, so you nod, smile, and let the legend breathe. And hyping him up around his crush, that's the Super Bowl of wingman duties. You're not just a friend, you're his unpaid marketing department. His success is communal property because bros don't compete in love, they run a joint stock company of vibes.
Don't let your bro text his ex, especially at 2 a.m. There is a specific tone of voice your bro uses when he says, should I just text her? It's always around midnight, he's scrolling through old pictures, and suddenly he thinks she might still care because she liked his dog photo 2 weeks ago. This is DEFCON 1. You have to intervene. You take the phone. You become the human firewall. Doesn't matter if he's pleading with puppy eyes or quoting Adele lyrics. You remind him of every crying voice memo he sent post-breakup. You remind him of how she ghosted him on his birthday. This isn't just about saving him from regret. It's about protecting his dignity when his judgment is impaired by nostalgia and vodka. If he's in a fight, you're in a fight, even if you don't know why. Imagine you're at a party. You turn around and see your bro squaring up with someone twice his size. He yells, you calling me a liar? You didn't even hear the argument. Doesn't matter. You're now in it. The bro code doesn't wait for facts. It moves on loyalty. You step in, maybe to fight, maybe to separate, maybe to de-escalate, whatever helps. You don't walk away. You don't say, hey man, maybe he's right. That's for later. In the moment, you show up. It's not about violence. It's about having each other's back when it counts. If a bro is going through something, you check in, even if he says, I'm fine. He's quieter than usual, cancels plans, starts liking cryptic quotes about pain and rebirth on Instagram. You ask if he's okay, and he says, yeah, I'm good. That's your cue. You don't just walk away. Real bros see through the front. You check in again. You show up with food. You say, let's hang, even if all you do is sit in silence playing FIFA. You make space without forcing him to talk. Because sometimes, the strongest thing you can do is simply be there. Mental health isn't a solo mission. It's a team effort.
This is basically the emergency response handbook of friendship. Bro wants to text his ex at 2 a.m. You don't just stop him. You defuse him like a bomb technician. Nostalgia plus vodka is a recipe for cringe screenshots. And even FIFA silence checks hit harder than therapy sometimes. The hidden moral here, bromance is basically mutual life insurance, but instead of paperwork, it's nachos and bad decisions prevented.
Never leave a bro behind. At the club, at the party, or on a bad date. It's 1:43 a.m. Everyone's leaving the bar. You've got a warm slice of pizza in one hand and your Uber app open in the other. But then you realize, where's Josh? Last you saw him, he was talking to someone in a neon jacket about cryptocurrency. You don't leave. You go back. You find Josh. Maybe he's just drunk and lost. Maybe he's in the middle of making terrible decisions. You extract him. No judgment. That's the rule. Never leave a bro behind in enemy territory, whether that's a shady party, an awkward double date, or a karaoke stage he has no business being on. If a bro is single and you know someone perfect, you make the intro. There's no greater joy than seeing your bro light up when someone actually texts back. If you've got a friend who'd vibe with him, you set it up. You don't gatekeep happiness. You say, hey, I know someone you might click with, and you make the magic happen. Now, this isn't about playing Cupid for sport. You don't toss him into emotional landmines. But if there's potential, you open the door. Because when one bro wins the love lottery, everyone wins. Suddenly, the group chat is popping, the wedding dance floor gets wild, and you've got a forever wingman story. Never trash talk your bro to impress someone else. This is betrayal disguised as charm. You're trying to look cool in front of someone, so you throw your friend under the bus with a joke or embarrassing story. Don't. That's the weakest flex in history. Real strength is boosting your bro's image even when he's not around, especially when he's not around. Trash talking might get you a cheap laugh, but it costs you respect. And in the bro code, loyalty is the currency we trade in. Burn your bro for clout, and you'll find yourself alone when it really counts.
Never leaving a bro behind is straight out of the Fast and Furious franchise. Family means circling back for Josh, even if he's mid-crypto TED Talk with strangers. And matchmaking, that's like side questing for XP and friendship, unlocking romance achievements for the squad. But the trash talk rule, crucial. Roasting your bro to look cool is the social equivalent of friendly fire. In the economy of loyalty, respect is the gold standard. Don't spend it for a pity laugh.
No snitching, unless it's life or death. So your bro tried to do a backflip over a pool table last night and landed in a bowl of guacamole. It happens. You don't run and tell his boss. You don't make it a big deal unless someone's getting hurt or in serious trouble. Minor dumb stuff stays between bros, sealed in the vault of mutual embarrassment. Snitching over small things isn't just betrayal, it's basically treason. If you need to talk about it, fine, but do it over wings, not in a courtroom. The fake phone call escape. The ultimate rescue mission. You're across the room when your bro gives you the look. Wide eyes, fake smile, subtle head tilt toward the disaster he's stuck talking to. No words are needed. You just pull out your phone and call him immediately. Bro, your dog is throwing up. Your car is getting towed. Your ex just posted a TikTok diss track. Whatever it takes. He grabs the call like it's a lifeline and escapes. That's not deception. That's friendship in action.
I've never done this, or will. Always thought it's a girl thing. The fake phone call feels like some covert ops tactic ripped straight from a rom-com playbook, but honestly, it's kind of smart. The silent eye signal, the perfectly timed, yo, emergency excuse. Friendship doesn't get more cinematic. It's less about lying and more about running the world's smallest improv theater just to save your bro from conversational purgatory.
The silent car ride. No talk, still bonding. Not every drive needs conversation. Sometimes the music's off, the window's cracked. The only sound is tires on pavement and thoughts running quietly. And that's not awkward, that's comfort. A bro doesn't need to fill silence with chatter. If your friend's going through something, let him sit in it. If you're just vibing post-burger run, let it ride. The silence itself is the connection. And if one of you suddenly says, "You ever think about how weird clouds are?" That's just bonus content. The no homo clause. You say, "Bro, you look sharp today." And suddenly your brain says, add something. Don't let him think you like him too much. So you say, no homo, or bro, that's gay, as a joke, to keep it within bro boundaries. But here's the thing. Real bros compliment each other anyway, no filter. If he's rocking a fresh cut, tell him. If his shirt slaps, hype it. We're not in middle school anymore. Be secure. Love, even platonically, is not a threat. The eye contact veto. Bathroom edition. There's a universal understanding when using public urinals. Eyes forward, no talking, no questions. But if eye contact happens by accident, you break immediately. Look at the wall, the floor, the ceiling, anything but his soul. Acknowledge it, and it becomes a moment. And no one wants that in a place designed for silence and splash guards. You walk out of that bathroom like nothing happened, like men do. When in doubt, ask yourself, would I want this done to me? The bro code isn't really about macho rules or secret handshakes. It's about empathy, respect, honor. It's a compass for how to treat the people who've been with you through the dumb times, the heartbreaks, and the late-night drive-through runs. You don't need it written down because it's lived, in laughter, in sacrifice, in moments when no one's watching and you still do the right thing. Because in the end, the bro code is just another word for brotherhood. And that's forever. These rules may seem silly, but they're real. They're instinctual. They're passed down not through lectures, but through lived moments, memes, and Monday nights.
The beauty of all this is that the bro code isn't about dumb traditions. It's about those micro moments of trust that glue friendships together. From silent car rides to hyping up your bro's haircut without needing a no homo disclaimer. It's really just a code of empathy disguised as memes and rituals. It's not written, but it's felt through loyalty at 2 a.m., laughter in the weirdest places, and the unspoken "I got you" when it actually matters. Brotherhood isn't rules, it's lived proof that connection is stronger than ego. Bona did an amazing job with this video, link is in the description, and next time, let's just say things might take a turn you won't expect. Stay nerdy.